Hey everyone, it's Fantayzia. So the login events are officially here. They should be in your game. I started up my game today and they were just here for me. I didn't have to like re-update or anything like that. It just kind of automatically showed up. And this is what we see here. So you can see I have the dartboard to claim. We have seen all of this though, so I feel like there is nothing new, but I just want to let you guys know that it is working in my game. We're going to go ahead and claim this. And then I actually want to go see if I can still see this trait in Create a Sim. I haven't checked that yet because, you know, everyone has been able to get all of the items just by going into the game, pressing the little filter. And the first thing I am so curious about is if I still have access to this trait before it's unlocked. Because, you know, I feel like the game was glitching out a little bit. And now I'm like, is it fixed now? You know, the events are finally here and maybe now this stuff is actually locked and not going to be showing up. I don't know though. So I'm going to go ahead and claim this. So once you do that, it says reward claimed and then it'll just be in your game. So we know that, but let's go ahead and just head into a new game. By the way, now this is just here for me. So this is the little thing you have to click on to open up this panel. And then this will open up tomorrow, I guess. So let's go ahead and just enter a new game and see if that trait is there for me at least. But I'm curious if you guys can still see it. You know, everyone's game's different. I feel like everyone's game has been acting different. I also don't know if it's only popping up for people when they specifically randomize the traits. Oh, is it actually gone or am I missing it? So I'm looking through each trait because I am just paranoid that I'm going to overlook it for some reason. But what category was it in? I think it's actually properly locked, at least in my game. But I also don't know if the only way people were getting access to it is when they were randomizing. Because some people did tell me that when they randomized the traits, it was popping up for them. If you were one of the people who had access to the traits, which I thought like pretty much everyone did when it was all bugged out, like we had the items from the reward system, but then the reward system wasn't here yet, whole mess. I don't know if you guys were actually seeing it like in here. So now that we've done that, I'm going to exit here. I'm going to also actually go into game. I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to go into live mode. I also want to go ahead and do comment of the day. So this one goes to Destiny. And yeah, see, I have the practice makes perfect trait in my game now. They basically got it automatically when they're male teen aged up to a young adult. And yeah, that was happening to a lot of people. Also, thank you for your comment. I appreciate you. And if you guys want a chance to be the comment of the day, go ahead and comment down below. But let's go ahead and jump into just a regular save file. Maybe just these sims here. We'll just jump into a random family. Also, make sure your mods are updated, you guys. I did want to mention that, but I will say not as many mods are broken as I thought. I thought, you know, all my mods would be broken. And as far as I'm aware, they're fine. A lot of them anyways. But if you guys know any specific mods that are broken, let me know if I could have missed any. But I did notice there was an update for the UI extension mod, so I did update that and a few others. But anyways, let's go ahead and head into build by, and then we can go to event rewards. Oh, okay. I think it's actually fixed. I believe before you could literally just go into here and press event rewards and they would all show up, right? I think there's still another way that you can get them all right away, but I won't be doing that because honestly, I'm not a big fan of this whole thing. But I think if it's at least working correctly and, you know, I'm redeeming my rewards when they're supposed to, you know, redeem. Should I just like turn move objects on? Okay, I'm just gonna put this here. But yeah, I feel like at least this will be a little more fun for me if they're unlocking when they're supposed to. I don't want to just put this on and then they're all here and I'm like claiming my reward for no reason. I'm not the biggest fan of this whole system. I already talked about that the other day, but like, you know, I also just want it to function how it's supposed to function. So I don't even think I'm going to be going and downloading mods that just unlock them all. But if I do miss some items, then I will definitely be doing that. But I feel like I opened my game enough where I'll be able to claim them all. Even if I don't have the time to play, I'll just like boot up my game. I don't like that we're needing to do that. Like, I really wish that wasn't a thing. I just feel like this whole system doesn't make that much sense for a Sims game. It's giving like Sims Mobile. It just, I don't know. It's like they're trying to do something that the Sims 4 shouldn't be. But yeah, I want to know if everything is working in your game. Another thing I've noticed is while they did come out with the update that's supposed to make the game run smoother and stuff, and there's also DirectX 11, which I do not have, you know, enabled or whatever. You know, you have to, okay, there's like a tutorial on how to do that, which I have not done, and I don't really feel like I need to, but I might, just because apparently the game runs amazingly with that setting on it. But I feel like it's really great for people who are on laptops and maybe like lower end PCs. So people are saying their game is running better than it ever has, so I feel like that's amazing. Even just my game, I haven't touched a thing, I haven't changed anything, and it is smoother. I've been dealing with kind of this, I don't know how to explain it, but you know when you move like this with the camera and you can just tell it's like laggy, but your actual game's not lagging. I can't explain it. It feels like the camera's moving slower. It's not as smooth. It just seems like something's running slower. I kept having that problem. You know, my computer can handle The Sims 4 perfectly fine, so I knew it was an issue with the game. It like started out of nowhere. It would happen at the most random times and then just fix itself. It was just so weird. And that, at least right now, is not happening, and hopefully that continues to be the case. And I feel like my game loaded up faster. I didn't change a thing. Obviously, I just updated my game the other day. But yeah, comment down below if you're not even using DirectX 11 or anything like that and your game's just running better. Also curious how your game is if you did change to DirectX 11. I know there's some mods that are apparently having some issues with it and they need to be updated, or some things need to be changed. So I'm just curious. That was like another reason I was hesitant, because I was like, is this gonna mess up some other stuff in my game? Does it even work right with my G shade? I don't know. So I was like just a little nervous to mess with anything. But you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up here. I'm just glad the rewards are working, because as much as the system is just something I'm not a fan of, at least it's working now, at least in my game. And I'm just gonna let it function how it's meant to function. I'm not gonna download anything or go through anything to like get the items. It just seemed so pointless if, you know, it was just showing up when you went to the event rewards little filter. I was just like, okay, what's the point of the rewards then if they're just all gonna unlock? Like, I don't get it. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this little video here. I'm gonna play with my Sims for a little bit, and I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.